Dear DaBaby, this ain't it, sis. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. So what is going on, y'all? After watching this video of DaBaby at this club, I am disgusted and I'm starting to be a little bit turned off by him. And I want to have a conversation about, because it's something I've been thinking about since the incident happened, because this has been like an ongoing thing now where we continue to see videos of DaBaby putting his hands on folks. Like we've seen the situation at the mall. We saw the situation in the club before where he did another woman like that. And it was kind of awkward because people said that girl, these other white women were putting their hands on your chain and stuff, but this black woman, you popped her when she touched you or whatever. It's just, like, let me talk about it. And I hope that he is paying attention. I hope someone is talking to him. And I really hope this woman sues the hell out of him, because you got to stop. Like, it's gotten too bad now. And the fact that you did this around Women's Day or International Women's Day, it's just like, girl, are you okay? So you all know DaBaby was in the club, and this woman, I guess she was trying to take a picture, or maybe she was recording, and she had the phone up to his face, and the light was on. So it makes me think there was a video, and then she was shining the light in his face. And I don't know if she intentionally put the camera on him or popped him with the camera. You know, on the phone. He did tap him, but he responded with hitting her or whatever, and security rushed him away. Now, I don't want no camera in my face like that too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just not like, girl, what's the tea? Like, what's going on? But I think that sis probably was a little nervous. She was trying to get a recording, and she was trying to get close, and probably did not pay attention to how close the phone was to his face. Now, that is the thing that you have to deal with. We don't know if she was intentionally putting the camera on you to pop you, or if she did it on accident. So there's no way to be able to judge if she did that. So it doesn't justify in no way, shape, or form you popping her like that. And it's even worse because you have a long history of that. Like when it came to the police situation in North Carolina, wherever the hell it was at, we stood behind you. We stood behind you 100%. The police was wrong for going through your stuff and trying to find you. But let me tell you something. I ain't gonna ever justify no man putting his hands on no woman. Absolutely not. I don't know what it is about y'all. Even if this woman did pop you with a camera, like you just have to pay her back. Like, you just have to pop her. Like, what is that? Like, is it that serious? It doesn't in no way, shape, or form justify you doing that much. You could have just kicked out the club or whatever, but like, Jesus, are you serious right now? Like, and somebody said this is what we get for being turned on by street-like behavior. So this is like, he ain't no street dude or whatever. Just like, I'm starting to lose interest in supporting you, because I can't justify this. I don't think we can. And I think you got some stuff you need to work out. That every time you get popped or something, somebody invading your space, like, you want to pop up. Now, some folks brought up the Napoleon complex, and maybe they say that's just how he is. Like, he's, you know, maybe he has that. I am not sure about that. I ain't finna diagnose that man. I'm not finna even bring up anything like that. But I will say that we have seen videos of this happen repeatedly, and at this point, it just needs to stop. Your video that you called an apology was not an apology. When you apologize, you hold yourself accountable for what you did. You do not give reasons for why you did it. That is never an apology. The moment you do that, it is not an apology. It's you cleaning house. So you should have just said, "Hey, I was wrong for that. That was uncalled for." That's it. But not only did you do this, let me tell you what you did. You also playfully or whatever put a bounty out on that girl's head on social media. You posted on Instagram and responded and said what you said, and I don't remember what it was. Matter of fact, let me look it up. You also posted on your Instagram account with millions of followers a $10,000 reward for anybody who has a good angle or short of hitting you in the eye. You also said, who knows Shawty government name so my lawyer can get active. Like, you continued on the stuff instead of just saying, let me leave this shit alone. Like, it's just, you let your anger or whatever get the best of you. And once we start talking about that, it lets us know, like, girl, what's going on? Like, what is going on with you for you to be responding like this? Like, sis, you need to check yourself. So people have been joking, and I find it hilarious. People have been joking and saying that DaBaby is about to head to Principal Pinkett's office. So the red table talk at this point is losing credibility of what they tried to do in the beginning, and it's turning like everybody was posting. They even put a meme up of him sitting next to Jada. Jada, they even quoting you and saying what you would say, like, you not only did you slap her, but you slapped my mom. You slapped such and such. You slapped Willow. Like, that is a joke that, like, that's the joke. But watching this, Jonathan Kirk, you gonna have to get it together, Jonathan. Like, you gonna have to get, this ain't it. Like, just in January, you was arrested in Miami for punching a music promoter. Like, you know, I understand that a little bit of you not being paid and whatever. Like, I say that a little bit, but it's just like, girl, when you get in front of a judge, they ain't gonna be wanting to hear none of this, because it's just like, girl, you have a history of this. Like, you got a history. The situation with the person that worked at the hotel recording you and your daughter. Like, some of the stuff I can say, you know what, I can understand that. Like, I can understand a little bit, like, hey, protect your daughter a little bit. I'm not okay with him. I'm like, you know, leave him alone. But at this point, it's just like, every time something happens like that, that's your first response. You can't do that. You can't do it. You can't keep doing that. And I'm not the one to say it comes with the territory. You know, this is what comes with the territory. You need to be whatever. Da, da, da. It's just like, girl, no. Shouldn't nobody be out here doing recording and all in his face like that. It shouldn't be happening like that. But y'all can't be out here celebrating all the good that comes from this, all the money y'all made from all of this, for being this hyper visible stuff, and then you can't respond to somebody out here recording you and accidentally bumping into you or whatever, and yet you got to be. Stop. So just watching it, I don't care how there's no way to justify you being that aggressive with her. It's just not like, girl, no ma'am, you already got a track record of doing similar stuff like that. So why would you keep doing, like, you need to get yourself some therapy or something. You need to sit with yourself and find out why you always are popping off like that. Like, and it's like, because we're not gonna be out here taking this bullshit apology anymore. We're not gonna take this bullshit apology, and the behavior hasn't changed.
I do sincerely apologize, I do. I'm very sorry that there was a female on the other end of that flashlight on that phone. But keep in mind, I couldn't see you because you got the flash this close to me, which is okay, it's no problem. A lot of people did. They didn't put it as close as you put it, but a lot of people had flash on me, and that's okay, that's what I signed up for. That's the risk I take when coming to, put on the show for my fans. It's dangerous, I'm blindsided. Cool, fuck it, I'm with it. But out of all them fans, how many people know how to zoom in? Just zoom in instead of popping me in my motherfucking eye with the phone. So I do apologize. There was a female on the other end, but
and even if that wasn't even an apology, because you naming her for being responsible a little bit, like you trying to do this smooth talking stuff, and like, I want to apologize. The only reason why you apologize because it's starting to affect your brand. And let me tell you something. Them white folks out here making you money. Them white folks ain't gonna be here for that. they gonna cut. You won't be getting this notoriety. They gonna stop. Like, you ain't gonna be performing with it. You won't be invited. I'm telling you right now, they like the aesthetic, but they don't want to be a part of the aesthetic. They ain't interested. They like it a little bit. It's like, girl, we ain't doing too much, and it's difficult to watch. It's just, and this is a black woman that you're doing, and you putting it like a somewhat of a bounty on her head on Instagram, talking about some old girl offering $10,000 for her name. Like, you've already done enough. Why do you need to do more? Why do you want to cause more? Why? This woman ain't putting no knot inside your head. She didn't do anything. Like, why did you feel the need to be able to do that? Because you got something going on. You can't keep your energy to yourself. You want, like, girl, it's not cute. But I want to talk about this. I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm very curious of what side y'all are on with this, because I'm disgusted after seeing this video, and I want y'all to sign off and let me know, should he, should homegirl be suing him for this? Does she have a case? Does she have a case? I think she has a case. I think she has a perfect case, because this is a long-going situation, and he did it even more by posting on social media. Like, he activated all of his followers to be able to find this woman. Now, the same stuff that you said you don't like to experience from fans, you giving her. So make that make sense. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.